y'all are here. Nice to meet you. Wassabiii, man. Wassabiii in the hood. Welcome. Okay. Okay, it's me. And smile. The main purpose of this video is so that future Linda can look at this and cringe. You're probably thinking, why? Why would you like to do this to yourself? Why choose to torture yourself? I like to do that.
Something that I love is bringing embarrassment to myself.
Today, we're gonna talk about how I got into BDS. Let's get to it. Yo, let's get to it. If your question is BDS easier than MBBS? Yeah, it's very easy. Very, very easy. Just 32 teeth. Or 20 teeth if you consider primary. Just gotta smile through the pain, guys. That's what I do. I smile through the pain. Now, I got some answers to your questions. If you don't get into MBBS, the next option is BDS, BAMS, BUMS, Ayurveda, or forensic science. So, or any other thing, or just kill your dream. You might be just like me. 2 years ago, just lost, don't know what to do. You know, you tried for MBBS and you studied. To be honest, I didn't study that well. I didn't even know that we were supposed to write NEET to get MBBS or BDS. I didn't know that. I wanted to do MBBS. Can't even do BDS only, then you want to do MBBS. The pandemic happened and my friends were like, oh, if you want to like get into MBBS, you need to write NEET. So then I was like, okay, how hard can it be just studying this 2 years worth of knowledge again? Because I already studied. I was like, it's gonna be easy as for like few more months extension. And I still didn't study. I studied last minute. Yeah. So and then I had to write NEET. And when I wrote NEET, that's when I realized, holy shit. I only studied for biology in the first. I wrote NEET twice. So I only like attended biology in the first NEET question paper, and I got 233 marks out of 720, which is obviously low, very low marks. So I didn't get a seat in MBBS, and dental was definitely not an option. I was like,
I'm not gonna do that.
I was like,
Yeah, I'm gonna write it again.
and I will obviously get good grades and study
Harder.
yeah, that didn't happen. So I didn't study again that well, but I tried. I wrote NEET again, and I remember when I wrote NEET second time, I cried a lot the previous day because I forgot everything that I studied. I was not able to remember. I reached to a point that I didn't want to write NEET because my preparation, it was so bad. I know I blame myself. I should have studied better, or I should have just joined some kind of course. I tried how much ever I could, but I was super distracted. I kept watching stuff. Mom was like, just chill, just pray to God. So I just prayed to God, and then I just went. I remember going to the hall the second time for writing NEET, and everyone looked so studious. Everyone looked well prepared, and I was just blank. Then I just told myself, just leave it to God. Anyway, we messed up, so just leave it. Worrying about it is just not gonna help. So I just stayed calm somehow. So we had to wait for like an hour outside the examination center, and then they let us into different classrooms. And then I was sitting near the window seat, and I kept looking outside. That kind of like calmed me down because I was really nervous because I didn't know shit. Then I just answered most of the questions in biology and chemistry, physics. I didn't touch it much. I just did like 2 questions. And chemistry, yeah, I did here and there. I answered few questions. Second time I wrote NEET, I got just 100 marks extra. I got 333 marks. Obviously, I still didn't get. I was always rejected, and I hated the feeling, just like rejected by all the colleges. I was super, tired of saying that, you have not been allotted a seat in any college. So obviously, my marks weren't great, and I didn't want to go for management because I didn't want to like take a loan or something, just make another burden. I didn't want my parents to pay that much money. I know I should have studied better, but that's the best I could, I guess, given the situation. Then I started thinking, maybe I should start considering BDS. I had like a career crisis. I kept asking people around me, like, how do you know what you want to do in life? And they would say, like, just do what makes you happy. But obviously, sometimes you can't always do what you like. Your parents just don't allow you to do. I wanted to do like NIFT and IFT. That's like a fashion entrance exam. Then I eventually rounded my career paths into 2 options, that is forensic science and BDS. So I looked up few videos on YouTube. I was learning about forensic science and BDS. I was just kind of confused what to choose. Then I was like, what, let's just put BDS in the mop-up round for K. And I looked up a few colleges, and then we were going for the mop-up round, and there were like few seats left for government. And I was like, mom, let's just try. When I reached K, there were a lot of people ahead of me who had better marks. Then that's when I started getting like nervous. The first college that was on my choice list that was given to me was my college, M.R. Ambedkar Dental College and Hospital, and the next one was Oxford, and then I don't remember the rest. So I don't know why, but when I saw my college name, I was like, yeah, I like that. I don't know why. I didn't much background check. I mean, although I did search few colleges beforehand on Instagram and on the internet, just finding the basic stuff. I don't know why, but then I chose my college. It was first on the list, and I was like, yeah, I want that. And then we had to pay the money, and then that's it. That's how I got into my college. And I just like thank God for giving me a government seat despite the fact of my marks being quite low. I just like thank him for that. He's always been there for me. So yeah, thank you, Jesus.